fellow Liberians, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, and let me say you are wholeheartedly welcome to this all-important press conference. The Liberian People's Party, through its National Executive Committee, decided to call on this press conference today as a means of calling on the Weah government to fully investigate into their own extreme mysterious deaths of 4 auditors and security personnel and other Liberians who got killed, and also recommend the establishment of an independent commission of inquiry. So before I call on the chairman of the Liberian People's Party, who's going to be reading the press statement today, I want to use this time to recognize few NEC members of the Liberian People's Party. So in our midst, I want to recognize the personality of Mr. Cllr, who is the Vice Chair, National Vice Chair for Mobilization and Recruitment. I want to recognize the personality of Mr. Mohammed Dibwe, who is the current youth chair of the Liberian People's Party. And so, comrades, on that note, I will now usher in the chairman of the Liberian People's Party, who is going to read the press statement for today. So, Honorable Chairman, you are highly welcome to this podium.
Thank you very much. Honorable Vice Chairman, National Vice Chairman for Recruitment Mobilization, Cllr, other officers here, the Liberian people here, say members of the Liberian People's Estate, fellow citizens, ladies and gentlemen. We call you here today for coming to our call, what we consider as a major press conference at which we will discuss today a major national concern for the well-being, safety, and security of all Liberians, and the rights of citizens to live in peace and security, and for the government to perform its secret duty to the citizens. The Liberian People's Party, LPP, hereby issues a resolute and urgent appeal to the government of Liberia to reopen and vigorously investigate the mysterious death and alarming death of several public servants which have profoundly undermined national confidence in recent years. Specifically, the LPP is calling to renew investigations into the unexplained death of auditors Gifty Lamin, Albert Peters, and George L. Fambutu, 3 auditors linked to the Liberian Revenue Authority, LRA. These auditors perished under circumstances that raise grave concerns about security of Liberians, transparency, accountability, and integrity of government institutions. Furthermore, we demand comprehensive inquiries into the tragic death of Emmanuel Atin Buswan, former Director General of the Internal Audit Agency, IAA, and Melvin Early, an officer of the Executive Protection Services, EPS. Other unexplained disappearances include AFL Sergeant Bobby Manet, Mr. Early, Mr. Harry Grief Jr., mysterious murders of the son of William V.S. Todman, Mr. John Hillary Todman, Madam Victoria Zizi, the son of the late William R. Torbo, Mr. Richard Torbo III, and Yapawu Musumien, who died in police custody in 2025. There could be many more other Liberians who have suffered mysterious death, but that might not be listed here. The LPP demands a full, independent, and impartial investigation to restore public trust and strengthen democratic governance. The Liberian People's Party urges the boycott-led administration to immediately institute a comprehensive, independent, and impartial investigation into all of the aforementioned deaths. This investigation must be conducted professionally, safeguard the integrity of the evidence, avoid any political interference, and ensure that the findings are made public and actionable. Liberia cannot build a credible future while there are unresolved questions about the past. Establish an independent commission of inquiry in order to ensure a speedy, free, and open investigations into the deaths of these Liberians and perhaps other not listed here. LPP is calling on the current government of President Joseph Nima Boakai to set up an independent commission of inquiry with a mandate of 6 months to conduct an urgent inquiry and make its report to the government and the Liberian people on all such mysterious disappearances of Liberians, many of whom were performing the responsibility to their country. This commission should be headed by a distinguished lawyer and unquestionable character, and that the commission should comprise lawyers, academicians, representatives of women, youth, and students, trade unions, and marketing associations. The commission should provide for witnesses protection for all Liberians to bring information with full witness protection for each of the cases being investigated by the commission. LPP is of the strong conviction that by such bold moves, the current government of Liberia will be contributing to the fight against impunity in Liberia and to prove to Liberians and the world at large that every Liberian citizen, every Liberian life matters. Let it be clear, justice delayed is justice denied. We said it yesterday, it is today. We call on the government to take this historic and immediate action to restore public trust and ensure accountability, fairness of the accountability. A moral obligation to the nation and to the world. It will be recalled that this call by LPP is one of the cardinal points as outlined in our campaign platform during the last presidential and general election of 2023, during which elections LPP supported Unity Party and ensured accountability in the second round. A moral obligation to the nation and the world. As a sovereign nation, Liberia has a profound moral and constitutional obligation to uncover the truth surrounding these cases. Justice is not only owed to the families of the victims, but it is also demanded by the Liberian people and expected by the international community. Transparency strengthens democracy. Accountability promotes peace, and truth restores dignity. If Liberia is to move forward into a future of stability and progress, it must begin by confronting the shadows that continue to cloud its recent history. Let me repeat. If Liberia is to move forward into a future of stability and progress, it must begin by confronting the shadows that continue to cloud its recent history. Liberian people. The LPP urges all Liberians, regardless of political affiliation, ethnicity, or region, to unite in demanding transparency, justice, accountability, and respect for human life. No government should turn a blind eye to the unexplained death of its citizens, especially those who have served the nation in sensitive values of justice, integrity, and national responsibility. Government is the place to serve, not to steal. A better Liberia is possible. J. Yankos Jeze, National Chairman, Liberian People's Party. Motto, unity and honesty for peace and progress. I thank you.
So, at this time, it is about time we interact with you journalists. We are going to take at most 5 questions based on the statement that the chairman read a moment ago. Yeah.
So I'm curious enough to come again. I would like to know what prompted you to have this press conference as this information about the death of the auditors have been since 2020.
Well, the delay in the action and the attitude of this government to believe or inform the Liberian people that everything is good. Everything cannot be good when they promised in the election that they will pursue investigation, that they will reopen the cases to get a true story about these deaths. Up to now, no way of knowing that they have any plan. And since in fact the SONA is coming about, we thought to remind the government so that at least they can commit themselves again to the Liberian people that if they made mistake in the past, from now going on, they're going to reopen and institute a commission to investigate. So we thought it wise to inform the government that don't forget that, include that in your speech when you address the nation.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. My name is Tiawon Gongloe and I work for DN News Liberia. My concern is your appeal. If your appeal is not adhered to by the government of Liberia, what further actions you would take as political institution?
We stated in our last position that all Liberians should be involved in ensuring that the government is accountable, is transparent, and is about to investigate. We will appeal to other political parties, we will appeal to civil society, we will appeal to the rural organizations around the country that this is important to this country. If they believe that people can die and the government doesn't care to investigate, we will sound the alarm that it's not good to close up or put things under the rug without investigation. We believe it's important to give confidence to investors who want to come in this country, or even to the diaspora who are thinking about coming back home, that they will be safe, that if something happens to them, the government will be prompt in investigating it. That's why the appeal is necessary.